Hey, good evening. Today is January 16th, 2025. Just gonna um try not to be so long-winded today. Um so same thing as always. Trade review. We start on the economic calendar. The website for this is forexfactory.com. I'm only looking. I have this filter to. I'm not sure why these are showing up, but I'm only looking for red folder news. These are folders. I'm only looking for red folder news. As you can see, today is the 16th. 16th, we had news at 8:30. The market really didn't react too strongly as opposed to CPI yesterday. With these three, it was mainly like it was a wick. On the one, I was looking on the 1 minute chart. It was, I mean, it was just pretty much a manipulation. So it wasn't a strong move. So that me seeing that with hindsight now, I'm thinking back. So me with hindsight now, I'm thinking if the market don't move like that, I wonder if I never really paid attention to it. So if the market like goes up, well, it went both ways. It went up and then it went down, I believe. So I wonder if, see, like yesterday CPI, we had on one candle we had like a 200-point move, and it was trading was a lot smoother yesterday as opposed to today. It was a bit slower, and I wonder if with news with news not moving as much as it did as opposed to yesterday, maybe that sets the tone for news dropped at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So maybe that's the wick, seeing the wick at 8:30. Maybe that sets the tone for 9:30. I'm not sure. I never really paid attention to it, but ultimately, price gonna do what price gonna do. So we had high impact news today. So we can expect the market to move. So again, we start on the daily chart. Just ignore these lines. I explain these. Actually, I'll be able to explain it in this trade because I took a trade off of the random little lines that I have on this page on this chart. I tried to clean up a little bit. So I start on the daily chart. First, I start on Forex Factory to see if we have high impact news. Then I jump into the daily chart because I am a day trader. Then I look for my bias. I'm looking for direction. We have a swing point here, a swing right here. We have a swing, and price move back up. And what I noticed was here's a fair value gap here. Price came. Okay, here's the bottom of the fair value gap. Price came up to it. This is the current candle I'm referring to. Price came up. Let me see if I can draw a. Let's do this. So that you can see it a lot better. Okay, so price came up from this swing point. Price came from this swing point. I don't know why this thing do that. I want to get rid of it. Okay, that's better. Price came up from here, from the 13th. It came up into this pink rectangle. Price came up. This is today's candle. This is a daily candle. Price came up and wicked down, meaning price was pushed down. So I am looking for lower prices, though. So I'm only looking for shorts, meaning I want the market to go down. Though I traded against my bias today, and I'm being transparent, I traded against my bias. Just because it worked don't mean I count that against me. Sorry, I count that against me because I did not follow my trading plan. Though it worked, I can go to the trade that I took. So like I said, I was only looking for lower prices, right? And me, I'll be honest. I'll be totally honest. So let's just go through it. We have 9:30 open here. Let me see if I can do this. Give me a minute. Maybe too. Yeah, it's too big. Okay, let's get out of here. Just have to work with what we have. Okay, so market open here. So price came down. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Price came down. And this is a trade that I missed. So I could have. We had a new. I'm looking for lower prices, right? Okay. Price came down at 9:30, 9:31, 32, 33. We had a low right here. A new low here. Okay. And we were looking for price. I was looking for price to pull back to this purple line. So whichever candle pierced the purple line from this low, which will be this candle pierced the purple line, right? So I'm looking for lower prices. So that means I'm gonna go even more. The low of this candle is 433, 21433. So I'm looking for the break below this candle because it pierced the purple line. So I would get in on this candle. And I would look for price to go here. So my entry will be 433. Where's my calculator? My entry will be 4. Well, let's do the whole entire number. My price, my entry will be 21433. 21433 minus the low of this candle was 21405. So let's just round it up to 21406. 21406. So we're looking to make 27 points. That would have been plenty. But I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. I wasn't paying attention. And I would put my stop right here. So let's map it out. It'll look. This is what the trade will look like. Not long. I'm not trying to go long. Short position. So my entry will be the break of this. Let's move this. This will be what I target. My stop will be, what's the high of this candle? My stop will be on the high of this candle, so 21450. Come on, let's get it. What did I say? 21450. Okay. And now we'll go down to the low of this candle, which was 214. Okay, let's put exact. Let's just do this right here to the bottom of this. Almost a 2-to-1. almost a 2-to-1. So wow, I actually see a overlap of another strategy that I use, or that I'm familiar with. But anyway, so we will have almost a 2-to-1, almost a 2-to-1. So wait a minute. Entry. Okay, the trade will look like this. So why is it doing this? That's why. My bad. Got it backwards. Short. So my entry will be here. Stop on this candle right here. So my entry will be this candle, the break of this candle because it pierced the purple. My entry will be the entry of the low. This candle here pierced this purple line once we made a new low. So I want price to break below this candle because it pierced this line. We're looking for this purple line to push price down. So I would get in on this candle. Let me move this to the side. I would get in on this candle and I would take price down. Price will go down here. But price never reached. Actually never reached. So let's put it back over. And we got knocked out of even here. We got knocked out here. So that trade would have resulted in a loss anyway. But like I said, I didn't take it. I did not take it. Remove. Yeah, so we got knocked out here. So let's keep going. This is the line I was paying attention to. This blue line is okay. The market closed at 6 p.m. Eastern. No, the market closes and it reopens at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so this is the price. This is the price here that it this blue right here. That's the opening price. So I take trades off of that also. Along with these the purple line, but I was focusing today on the blue. The blue line, well, the overnight open price take precedence over the other lines that I have on the chart. So price came down, finally came down. Like I said, I was looking for price to go further down, so I wasn't looking for price to bounce off of here. I was looking for price to come down below this blue line and then retest, like how this, okay, this is a good example. I'm looking for price to do this, come down, come back and tap the blue line and go down lower. But so we have price go down, new low, price came up, and it pierced here. So from here to here is not enough, not enough movement. So I wouldn't take that risk. If this candle came down and slammed down this way, I wouldn't get in. Price printed another candle here, so then I would be interested then, because from here to here I can make some money and have a nice stop. Well, actually, I will actually take it below here. I wanted to go to here and through it, but if I'm going based off the way I trade, once the candle pierced the blue line, the overnight open price, I'm looking for price to be pushed down. So I want to break below the candle that pierced it. This candle finally pierced it, so my entry will be below here. This candle pierced it also, so I'll move my order here. I want to break below here. The next candle printed, an inside candle still counts, so I want to break below here. Still waiting for my entry. Still haven't got an entry yet. Price still piercing it. I want to break below this candle. Pierced it still. I want to break below this candle. Price pierced it here. Break below this candle. And price did not. Price closed above this blue line, so I'm not even looking for no trade. So I never even got an entry. And what price like to do, it likes to dance around. Sometimes price will dance around. Or if I see price dancing around the overnight open price, I'm not even looking for no trade. So as you can see, this line has to be gotta have some type of importance to it. If price just, why would price just be doing this? It ain't breaking out nowhere. Okay, so okay, it finally broke out. And I'm like, okay, I'll tell you the reason why I took this trade here. I'm thinking to myself, okay, price could not break below from, I mean, it broke below, but it didn't hold. It kept going back up. Tried it here, went back up. Tried it here, went back up a little bit, came down, and it's just dancing around. So we got a lot of a nice little push up, and I'm thinking, okay, we're going long. And this candle pierced the purple line, new high from here. This high is higher than this high, so this is a new high. New high. Price pierced this purple line, so I would take an entry from whichever candle pierced the purple line I want to break above. So I would get in on this candle like I did, and ideally you want to take it to the high, but it wasn't enough points, and I had my I was just looking for 15 points because I'm thinking to myself, if price move this strongly and it just two red candles, my red candles are black, so it's still a nice push up, and I'm thinking, okay, I can at least get 15 points out of this. Let me remove this. I'm thinking to myself, I can at least get 15 points out of it, and that's what I got, right? Let's see what okay. And my stop will be below this swing point here. So my stop was below here. My entry was a break above this candle, which will be this one. The reason why I went for 15 points was because I didn't have enough space from here. Let's move this. From here, so the high of this candle was, let's just say, okay, 214.48 and a quarter to this high. 8 points. So from here, the break of this candle to this high is only 8 points. I want at least 10 points, at least 10, and I can eyeball it to see, like, that's not much room. So my entry was here, and my exit was here. So 21471 minus 21450 and a half. That don't sound right. Hold on. Slow down, brother. 21471 minus 21450. Okay. I was, like I said, I was going for 15 points. But I guess I got to put at 20. Okay, 20 and a half. So times each point is $20. So and I had 5 contracts. So this will be the amount if I only had 1 contract, but you can see 5 here. So I would times it by 5. So the win was 2,000. So now, again, like I said before, to increase your winnings, get the strategy down first. and then just increase your contract size. Because I mean, okay, that was 20 points, 20 and a half points. Let's just say 20 points. I made 20 points. Each point is worth $20. So if I would have had one contract, I would have made 400. So let's just say you had 10 contracts, 4,000 on the same exact move, 4,000. Let's just say you had two contracts, so 400 times two contracts, that's 800. So just get the strategy down first, and then increase your contract size. So, like I said, this was a trade that I took that was it was a counter trade. I was going against my bias. I can honestly say it was boredom was in there, but I mean it was, to me, it was still a valid trade, though I was going against my bias. It was out of boredom. I'm not gonna lie. But it wasn't like a reckless trade. It's still valid, but I still went against my rules. But had I been patient, this was a trade here for me. So I'm looking for lower prices, right? Okay, so price continues to dance on top of the overnight open, and it finally breaks below. So again, same thing as always. I'm looking for a new low or a new high. It's a new low right here. And just like the purple line, we're looking for price to pierce the blue line. It finally pierced the blue line. So my entry will be below the candle that pierced it. Though this one pierced it, from here to here ain't no money. So price, this candle, following candle, pierced it also. So the entry will be below this candle that pierced the blue line. The low, as you can see, is 21381 3/4. I got in a little early, right? Yeah, I got in a little early. I didn't have a limit order. I just got in the market. I just set a market order because once price, from my back testing and forward testing, once price come below and retest here, it's a pretty strong reaction. So I'm like, I just get in at a market order, and I get in at a market. I do a market entry. So new low, price retest using this blue overnight open, and the stop will be on the top of this candle that pierced, because this is swing. I put my stop at the swing points. The swing point is, this is what a swing is. For the people that don't know, I refer these videos to people that follow me, so this will get they'll get the understanding of a swing point. This is a swing high, so you have two even sides and a higher in the middle. A swing low would be this. So it's a 3 candlestick pattern. A swing low would be this. This will be a swing low. Swing high, swing low. 3 candlestick pattern. So I put my stop above this swing point, and I aim for 2 to 1. Let's see, short. Two and 3.5. 2 and 3.5. Let's go to 2 and 3.5. Come on. I can't get it. Okay, that's close enough. Okay. And my stop will be on the top of this swing point, and I'm aiming for 2 to 1. You want to always aim at least for 2 to 1, at least. So let's just say you hit a loss, and then the following trade, let's say you hit a loss on the first trade, and then the following trade you take another 2 to 1, then that second trade will eliminate that loss, and then you'll still be up. Okay, and I close it at 369. This is what the trade was like right here. That's it. That's a 1-to-1. Because I was taking it down here, from here to here, and that was 14. So let's do the math on that. Calculator here. Two, 1, 383.5 minus 21369. So, like I said, from my entry to the swing low, this is another swing point. So, I was going to this low. So from here to this low is more than 10 points. So I was okay taking that, taking this 1-to-1. And I guess I could have had a tighter stop, but my stop was here. And price wasn't moving. I wasn't expecting too much from it because price wasn't really moving the way that I wanted it to move. I mean, as you can see, patience. What did it end up doing? 63 points. So this is what I be honest, I wasn't going for 63 points, but this would have ended up being 63 points. From the entry from here, from the break of this candle that pierced the blue line to the lowest point was 63 points. And your stop would have been, you would have had 15 point stop. So that's a 4R. 63 points. Let's just do the math. Well, first we're going to do the math on what I did. I did 14 and a half. 14 and a half points. 14 and a half. Remember, $20 per contract. So that was $290 per contract. I had 5 contracts. So $14.50. So same move. The same move. 14 and a half points times 20. So that's just one contract. Let's just say you had 10 contracts. 2,900. Let's say you had 2 contracts. 580. Same move. The only thing that you're doing to increase your your win is to change the number of contracts that you take, but focus on the move first. Now let's do the math for this. 63 points. Let's just say 60 it was 63 and a half. Let's just do 63 points. 63. $20 per contract. That's $12.60 for one contract. You don't need a lot of money, or you don't need a lot of contracts to make a lot of money. $12.60. Now let's do 1260 times 5. So 6,300. Same move. Remember, learn the strategy first, then multiply later. Have your risk to reward. Risk to reward meaning you want to win more than you lose. The red box is what I'm willing to lose this red box. So I'm willing to lose on this trade. Let's do the math. On this specific trade, I'm looking to, let's just round it off 16. It says 15.75. Let's just do 16. So I'm willing to lose $20. I'm willing to lose $320 to make $12.60. So you want your wins, $12.60, to be more than your loss. You do that, you learn the strategy and you have your risk to reward looking like this, like a bigger win versus your risk, and you'll be fine. Keep a level head, you'll be fine. But anyway, that's the trade. I try not to be so long-winded, but anyway, I'm using this as a journal. So if you made it this far, congratulations, and I'll see you in the next video.